Alright, I think I'm live. Okay, so a few things. I noticed that my voice, I practically just, I was doing this just for the fun of it, but I actually watched some of my videos and turns out this little guy actually goes pretty high. So I'm gonna lower it this time. The good thing is no one's watching these videos, so I can just go back and check if it's good or bad. But I think yeah, I think it's green, so I'm guessing that's good. There's also extra feedback on my mic, so shrug. Anyways, first of all, I came prepared this time. I actually set up uh, Git on this machine. As you can see, I just went to git.scm.com. I'm like, hey Git, how do I set it up? And huzzah, it actually works. So, what I've always wanted to do was set up subkeys. There's these things called GPG subkeys. So I would have been able to have a master key on my main machine and then have subkeys on separate ones, so I could like have it be signed as me, but still could be encrypted so that the master key would decrypt and so on and so forth. But it doesn't matter because like I'm not gonna sign these. I just did. I was like, okay, it doesn't matter. I just need to upload my SSH keys. But anyways, so yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. So I put it on GitHub just so that I wouldn't lose any progress. But anyways, where were we? This is where I left off. So we were going to implement rolling, right? The action of and this is another thing I gotta fix, the annotation. Actually, let me do that right now. I didn't come prepared, I guess. Um, Before I do that, give me a sec. Ba, ba, ba. Smart indent, I think, or smart something Vim. Let's see. Indentation in Vim, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what really is up with this little fella. Maybe the extension is not implemented correctly. Maybe something else. Frankly, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't really have any reasons to use VS Code because I'm not using auto completion. I'm just straight up using it. So I might actually just go back to this fella, but we'll get there. Anyways, so rolling. How does it work? So basically, so the idea is this: you have, let's say, 1d20, right? So what that does, it rolls a 20. If you have 2d, let's say 6, it'll um, rolls two sixes and adds up the results, right? Something like that. I think that's how it works. But anyways, um, so how do we do this? Also, by the way, I looked it up. Hylang was made a long time ago, and the fact that it hasn't, at least to the best of my knowledge, it hasn't been very mainstream, even in the Lisp land. It's kind of upsetting, but at the same time, who cares? Because it seems to be working for me. So Anyways, um, so yeah, when you roll, the idea is this. Oh, and the best part of this whole thing is the REPL experience. So I'm gonna enlarge this. I'm gonna first of all source, and then type hi. Right, I don't need to do Control R for that. Okay, so what's nice is I can say range 1 to 21, and I know that'll include the 21, right? That'll include the 21. The reason this is not showing up is it's an iterator. So if I say what is the type of this fella, it's a range type of iterator. You get what I'm saying. Because if you want to actually get the items, you can just say list. It's pretty simple. Now, what does this whole thing matter? We want to get one item from this range, and again, efficiency is like just out the door. Um, but like for like one or two numbers, it really doesn't make a big difference. So I imported this guy called choice, which I did not copy it correctly. Give me a sec. Is it just normal Vim copies to the clipboard? It does not. Um, I'll just do right click. I gotta figure this out later on. Huh. Wait, hold up. Anyways, I'll just go up because I remember I did it last time. Yeah. All right. So choice picks something for us. So like if I pick something from 1 to 21, it picked 20, and it can't go up to 20. It will look. It didn't go including 21. It's exclusive up to 21. So So naturally, for however many times that appears, we want to show it. So let's say there was no end. Let's do the simple case, right? Uh, roll die, right? This is a simple. We're getting Lisp because now we have the kebab case, the dash through the thing. You never see it. Yeah, I'm just wrestling with this indentation, but it doesn't matter. You're given this, right? Now I want you to keep in mind it's one up to that thing. So it's a simple, just man, I don't like this experience. A choice range 1 to whatever x is plus 1, right? So typical. In some Lisps, like for example Emacs Lisp, I have they don't have Emacs, right? Let me actually show you. So in I decided not to go towards Emacs this time, but anyways. So look at this. There is this operation called 1 plus, so you can just say 1 plus 1. I don't know if there's such a thing in Hylang. 1 plus 1 does not exist. Maybe there might be like plus 1. No such thing. We can define it if we want, but there's no reason. I just wanted to check if that was the thing. But hey, you can just add a simple one, and then this kind of just does the job, right? This just basically picks a random number from 1 to whatever that number is. There are certain can you assert? So yeah, let's look into that further. We are assuming that x is in fact a natural number. No. A non-negative a non-negative integer, whatever you want to call it. Meaning it's not 1. In fact, no. It has to be greater than 1, not even including 1. Because like, you can't roll a die that has one side, and you can't roll one that has two sides. That would just be a coin. Though, I don't want to remove that because I don't know, that might be a thing. Like you want to roll 10 you want to toss 10 coins, and the notation helps probably, right? So I'll just keep the 2, right? But not 1. You can't pick an option from 1. It's just there. So the question is, first of all, how do we assert? So can I assert? And obviously this is runtime assertion, which is kind of a bad idea. I'm going to go on a very cool tangent. Design by contract is something that I actually discovered not that long ago, which is basically how you do. It's an equivalent of type-heavy languages. It's I've seen it in Racket. I've seen it in only Racket. I don't. Apparently, it exists in Python. I don't want to go into much into it, but basically, you can just like you can reason about it, right? Again, not as good as types, like in let's say a language like Idris. You can know for sure what the length of a list is prior to and after concatenation. With these, it's a little bit of a. It's not mathematical, from what I understand. But anyways, can you assert that 1 equals to 1? And if I say 1 equals to 2, whoa, this is cool. Alright, so yeah, this is, I'll put the these assertion, I don't know, assert that you know, x is I don't know, greater than 2. No, greater than 1, right? It's a better way of doing that. And assert that uh how do you say it's an integer? If I say type of 1, it should say int, right? So if I say type of 1 is oh, whoopsies, is int, you say true, and it's not a string. Yeah, uh, I guess that works, but in an ideal world, I could have defined the types here, but you know what? Not even important. This will the greater than operator should ideally take care of that. But anyways, and it has to be. I mean, cause hold up, let's see. It'll accept floats. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'll put another assert that says um type of uh x is an integer. Ideally, I'd want to do that through the types, but normal Python, I'd say def roll die x, and the type is int, or sorry, type is int, and it returns like an integer, right? Pretty simple. Whereas in here, it's so one of the downsides of Lisp, types are kind of wonky. Oh, another tangent, man. I am on a roll today. Colton. Um. Yeah, let's go. This just blew my mind. This just like blew. This is actual like I thought they just like added types in like simple types. This is actually they're just mimicking Haskell in Common Lisp, and I was just pretty amazed at it. I'm probably not gonna use it, but it looks pretty good. Like not just a notation. Like it actually genuinely looks like a promising thing. I would I don't know. It looks good to me. But anyways, I might do some Common Lisp stuff in the future. But it's pretty interesting. Anyways, um, so yeah, we want to roll it one die, right? And we'll roll. I'll just define a general rule. So you have the number, the what is it called? X. Well, maybe I would need to change the name to a more sensible one. Should I? Nah. Um, I'm going based on whatever Bing told me 2 days ago. So, so you roll, huh? One roll die gives you one integer. You want multiple, correct? Now, keep in mind, if hold up, I was gonna say we can use list comprehensions, and I've actually never seen it. I wanted to use map, but that kind of not that it's bad or anything. It's just uh, if you map across a range, or should we map across a range? You can somehow repeat it, but regardless, what we can do is just use list comprehension, because even if we I'm pretty sure we were able to not do that. We can probably use loops. We can use normal functional stuff. List comprehensions in high look pretty interesting. Because I mean, because I don't know how they work. That's why they're interesting. Because I've never used them. I just saw something like L4, something like that, and then I was like just mind blown. Right by the. Let's see. I still don't see list. Oh, there you go. L4. Yeah. List 4. Okay. For 1, 2, 3, you return that times 2. Kind of a bizarre way of doing it. Like, I well, not really. It's just they're mimicking for each loops, right? They're just mimicking, saying like for whatever, and it's not another tangent. There is a loop macro common Lisp. This is like one of those the powerful loop macro. This has so many things that just makes like, don't get me wrong, it has features, but like, look at what things you can do with it. And like at this point, it doesn't even look like Lisp. It looks like um whatever, just a normal language. It is still an S expression, but back to our role. So it said L4 is kind of sets up the skeleton for this. Um, I want like a particular um variable that denotes what the return value was, huh? So I can say I, and I can say in the range, what range? Like, let's say however many times n is, right? So no, actually, wait, hold on. N was a number. Yeah. Let's rename this. I'm still uncomfortable about this. How do you rename in VS Code? Was it F12? No. Let's just use this rename. Not no. I guess I'll just use Vim. um, Could have defined a macro for it, but no. Okay. Anyways, the reason I'm doing n is like it's like xdn, right? X is however many die you have, and then n is however many or however many sides you have. So like 1d20 will be like x will be the 1, n will be the 20. So in the range of um, x, you would just roll, right? You would roll die with the value um with the value, I don't know, n, obviously, it's just n. So naturally one will be curious, would this even work? I mean, I'm even omitting the assertions. uh, n has to be n has to definitely be larger than 1. X could be 0 or greater than 1, right? So, it's just, I'll say, it's a better way of putting it. Again, they should be integers, so that's something I would have to investigate further. This is not something I want to do on stream. This is like one of those rabbit holes that one would go down in like 3 a.m., not at 5 p.m., right? But regardless, so we kind of know what's going on. I could have just done like map, right? Map and then a lambda. They have this thing called fn, which is like on the fly lambda instead of defen. Regardless, this seems to be doing something. Now, this was the base skeleton thing that we were setting up, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Honestly, I don't even think this is that important because, I mean, they do it so that you wouldn't reply to yourself, I guess. I mean, I'll keep it, but should I? No, I'll just do this. I'll remove this guy. And I'll say when that's the case, this is correct, right? When that something's not right. Oh yeah, that's because this is not correct. Yeah, now it's correct. And I will say, let's see, hold up. Yeah, so if message starts with roll, you would do basically split. So let let's see. How do we do this idiomatically? I'm trying to think. So well, why not do this? Why not do this? So let's do a let expressions, right? So let and it's square brackets apparently in this. Cause look. Yeah, let token whatever. I'll go with I'll go along with it. Um, so let's call it message, right? Message content, just message content, right? And remove this. So that's message content. And then after that, now another side note, which kind of is getting annoying. Uh, there is a let star macro in like most lists. I have Guile here. Guile. Let's see. Any honestly, Emacs wouldn't even be the only one. So like let is a thing. Oh, yeah, like let a be 1 and return a, right? It works. Now, can I see even Hi has a better REPL than Guile, at least by default. I don't know if Guile could be improved outside of Emacs. So like if I say a is 1 and then say b is a plus 1 and I say what is b, it says it's unbound. You see that? But look at this. But look at this because it does its scope and whatever. But there is a special macro for this exact case, which can't even use the arrow keys. Oh my. Okay. I was gonna say you can use star to denote that, which is like b a plus 1. I need another one, and this would work, right? So I'm curious, is there such a thing? So cheat sheet again, and now search for let. There isn't. There isn't. So I'm guessing it just carries over. Yeah, it has a lexically scope. That's the key term I was looking for. Uh, um, Also, another funny thing, I didn't know this, but Common Lisp and Emacs Lisp are like Emacs Lisp is like, although it's just a very niche language, it's one of the very few that is actually dynamically scoped out there by default. Like besides that and probably Common Lisp, there are no other languages that do that. It's pretty obviously I hate it. You would no one would use dynamic scoping, but it's still pretty interesting that it's out there. Anyways, um where was I? I was here, right? So we want to know if it starts with, now that I think about it, would it have even been useful to do this? Well, yeah, when that's the case, and I'm trying to think. It's like, let's say, can you destruct? Let's ask this. Um, so you can do split, right? So you can split A, B, C. It works, right? Now, can you destruct? Set V, in Python it works. A, B, C, and then, yeah, A, B, C. It is able to destruct. Pretty cool, pretty cool. For pattern matching, you can just destruct it. So I'm thinking, the first aspect of it, I care very little things about. The second part of it, I do care about. So, dice. Let's call it dice. And I say message msg dot split, or we're in Lisp. Hehehe. I can say msg. I can do this, right? I can say what is it? Can I do that split? Like, would this even? Okay, we're nearing a territory of weird. So if I say set v a equals abc, okay, can I do a dot split? It's a method. Sorry about that. Okay, this is really weird. This is messing with my head. I'm gonna I'm gonna do it, but it's really messing with my head. It should it just doesn't make sense, but it works. Anyways, um, was that a knock on the door? If so, I might have to be back. No, my neighbors are being loud. Okay. Anyways, so message split, right? Where was I? Right. So what I'm thinking is this: like you get some like roll 1d20, right? And then split. We'll split this part of it. The first my bad. The first part of it goes away. That's why it's underscore. And then this part of it is what we need, right? Um, die, and then all of this is happening, assuming the user is knows exactly what they're doing, right? So keep in mind this is very very error prone. So just letting you know. N and oh sorry X and N, right? And this time I'll say mess or dot split. Now keep in mind on normal Python you say dot split and then with what like delimiter. I can say a dot. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I can say a dot split. I want to split it from the middle with the B. See, it works. Okay, great. Just magically things work. I mean, it makes sense. It's just weird. Split by D, right? So the character D is what would just uh, makes us uh, separate things from one another. And then while we're at it, I'm gonna do this, which is again not a good idea, but bear with me. I will do list and then map int and then whoop whoop. Nice, that works. Okay, it doesn't work. I'm just assuming. Uh, so we're doing destruction twice without error catching. No monads, no whatever. It's just luck. Hopefully no one will break it. Again, for the purposes of this, I'm not gonna go too much into it. But now this is all we wanted, right? Now, we're gonna roll and then just give the user what they want. So after uh, after rolling, yeah, I haven't finished it yet. So after that, we want to get the rolls, right? Not roll, no rolls. Yes, and then I'll say roll with what is it? Roll with X and N. Exactly what we needed, and then we'll just await message dot channel dot send the f string, and then here I'll say rolls. Your rolls are if this was Emacs, another mini tangent. This is why I love Emacs. I'm trying to not use it because it's too big of a rabbit hole. Like, where do I go? I don't know. Just a new buffer. So, new, right? So I can there's this function called insert char, and I can just say die. Yeah, I can just if this was Emacs, I could have done this. It's so convenient. It's so convenient, but and actually while I'm at it, I'll just also use arrow right. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, and yes, I'm pretty sure there might be a way, but no idea how. So we'll see. So okay, that gives us the response. Close this. Close parentheses. Is that it? We don't know. We'll find out right now. No need to panic. Okay. Now what's the next step? Next step is run it. Correct? No, not dot. Bot.hi, right? So right off the bat, there's something wrong. L4. Where's L4? What first of all, what is the problem? It wasn't expected. So as you can see, this is a red parenthesis and line 29. 29. Message split. What? Oh, this is in the map one. Map. Well, actually, this is the map one. I don't see the error. Do you see the error? So you map with you. How do I say it? You map int. So like let's say like here REPL for you. Let's say the message is what should it be? It should be like I don't know, roll 2d10, something like that, right? So message is that. Um, right off the bat, if I say let, actually I can use this whole expression. No, I can't use this whole expression. But regardless, I'll just use this part of it, right? Um, for some reason, I'm not able to copy and paste. I don't know what the reason is. Not cut, but I mean works just as well. Um, yeah. What? Okay, we're nearing to the what? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Symbols exist. Right. Man, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so just don't forget symbols exist. Anyways, um it's running. So actually let's go to Discord. Let's see. Log in, app. Wonderful. And now I'll go to testing. And now roll 1d20. It failed. It crashed, right? Invalid literal. What do you mean? Um, so let's see. Um, first part. Well, let's do some janky debugging. Um, oh, actually no. If we do that, then we won't be able to see anything. Would we? Actually, I don't know. Because think about it. Um, so which part does it crash? It's when we do this step right off the bat. Message split. Invalid literal int for wait. Wait, I'm trying to understand what's happening. Invalid literal for int with base 10. We're not even doing the parsing yet. This is just okay. I assumed that set v and what's his face and let do the same thing, but do they really? Um, I don't know. A B or what is it? Dot split A B. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I actually didn't use it. Yeah, okay, it works, but why is it message content? I'm confuzzled. Message content. So um, first, let's say uh, whoa. See, this is something I want in Emacs. This is pixel scrolling, 144 hertz, whereas in Emacs it's just text. No, it's not that fun. Where was I? Yeah, I want um message janky debugging. Okay, send. Um, format just the message. Can you pretty print it? Uh, I don't know. Can you? We'll find out right now. No. Yes, I will copy this. If you press up on Discord, you can edit your most previous text. Not here. I want to be here. Okay. Ignoring the exception. Okay. Uh, what? What? Again, it's really confusing because message is message content. Message dot split. What if like I don't know? Is it because like I'm doing it this way? But like that shouldn't be the case, should it? Should still break, huh? Oh! It actually sent it. Oh, I forgot. It's sending it, not printing it out. Um, so this time we actually don't want it. We don't want to print. What is it called? It's the whole thing. We just want the content, right? Yes. Okay. Logged in as dice. Roll 1d20. Okay, that is exactly what I said. Good. Good. Message content is message. This is why it's weird. Maybe like is the character underscore important in Lisp? I don't know. Let's check it out. Copy new activities with Nitro. Yummy. Still facing the same thing. This is really bizarre, and not having a way of debugging it is kind of weird. But let's see how this whole thing works. Split message. Message at no point is anything but a string. Uh, so how is int coming into play? Maybe it is really it's like falling. Maybe it's because it's the first. It's not the first actually. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is the meaning of this. Is it keeps mentioning the int and oh first of all this should be dice. This should be dice. Was that it? Was it giving me the error from a wrong line? I don't think that it's that bad. It was that bad. Okay, okay. This is upsetting, but it worked. Okay. Roll 10d40. Wow. It actually works. 10d and keep in mind we also need to show the sum. So um we'll print um we'll join them together. So let's think critically. We'll join them together with plus and then write equals their sum, right? Um, so let's think. If I say, um, and this is gonna be really weird because we're doing now Lisp inside of an F string. Okay, so let's go to. I guess I gotta open this guy because I want the bot to be running. I don't know why. I just want it. Okay, so oh, I forgot to source it. Like you got this f string, right? That we want to join with the plus. So first of all, can I do this? No. Can I do so? The dot join is definitely something that I can, but but it's not a method of something. Wait, exactly takes. Oh yeah, join like I don't know. Oh yeah, I might be able to do it like this. One, two, three. Oh yeah, and then these should be strings, not integers. Brr. One A and then B, and then it puts a plus in between. So technically, yeah. Now, let's do the weird part of it. Can you put this inside of a? Yeah, you can. Good for you. Okay, okay. This is gonna make my heart um, beat. Though keep in mind, this is why we don't want to make it too messy because we have this beautiful let expression. In other languages, we don't have this luxury. We just have normal variables. All right. Um, so what do I want to make here? I want to make roles. Um, notation. No. Um, what do I want? Roles string. Maybe something like that. Now I say if um, if one so if x was 1, so if x was 1, just return the x, right? So we just want the number x. If that wasn't the case, this is where it gets tricky. We're gonna have this f string of this whole thing, um, or we don't need the f string yet. We can just say um, we join the plus string with the list of roles, right? Now, kind of a weird thing in the middle. Roles is a list of integers. We want strings, meaning in the middle of all this, we need to map it. Though I'm sure we don't need to re-expand it, right? Because like, look, 1, 2, 3 fails. If I just say map um, string to all of this, I forgot a space. It should work because join iterates. So I don't need to make it into a list and then do all that. I'll just map string to roles. Yippee. Okay. Um, good, I guess ish. Anyways, roles string, something like that, and then I will go to our good friend uh, terminal, and then let's see. So 10D whatever. Oh, my bad. And did it fail when I did something wrong? It did, but it doesn't crash. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Now, one last piece of the puzzle. One last piece of the puzzle is the actual value of the sum. Um, so sum is just some of the rules. Yeah, Python is really easy. If this was Lisp, I would say like apply plus. Actually, let me double check if I know how to understand that. If this was Guile, I would say there's something called apply, right? It's gonna give me an error right now. It didn't. Okay, great. So it's a procedure. It's not a macro. Apply um, plus, and then you can give it like a list. And it actually does the sum. Whereas I don't think sum is a thing. Yeah, sum is not a thing. So this is one of the cool things in High, and it's the fact that it's kind of a mix of Python and everything else. Okay, that's the sum, and then we only want the sum when there is more than one item. So we'll keep it here. We'll say um, what's it called? We'll concatenate it with this fella. We'll say no, um sum. And also we gotta put spaces to make it look readable. Um, equals sum. Yeah, pretty understandable. Yes, if. Okay, great. Let's actually kind of. I'm really afraid of indenting here because it's gonna mess it up. Okay, it seems cool. It seems ready to do stuff. Can I? Yeah. Okay, it works. Now let's do some stuff that would break it, and let's see how we would handle this. Ideally, I just want it to ignore because it's a Discord bot. I don't want it to, one, be intrusive. Two, if people try to troll it, I don't want it to actually think about it. Like ADB. You see, it can't parse. It can't parse it as an integer. So first of all, we don't need this BS anymore. And two, it's kind of a weird thing, uh, which makes a question: is there try in this? Definitely they carried over, so that's probably somewhere here. Um, so cheat sheet, is there try? So they probably moved the try here. There is a try. Let's see how to use it. So you try error prone function, accept, else finally. Okay. How do I do it in a way that just would, you know, ignore it if it fails? Can I just do whoopsies? I'll say source hi, and then I'll say try 1 plus 1. Must have an except, so I'll say um, except 2 plus 2. That's not how it works because except expects an argument. It's we can't just go willy nilly. Um, where is it? Try. Right, and for some reason they put it in. Oh, it's square brackets because it's you can assign it, alias to it or whatever. Can I just put error, or can I must have an except or finally? So what if I don't care about the except? Finally, um, do something, right? So we'll just say finally print pi. And high will be executed regardless of whatever happens. So, which can I just say finally? So, what's an error prone function? Divide by 1 by 0. Except e error. Error is not defined. Python try with no except. I know it's a dumb idea, but I just want to ignore it when it fails. We can do with except pass. Wait, you can use except without any arguments? I didn't know that. Except. Really? An unexpected token. No, no, it is required. Then what are you saying, boy? Um. Hmm. Um. Okay. So what I think that I can do is just Yeah, I can't just ignore everything. So there's value error. Um, I want to find type. So what is the type of an error? Type of, like, let's say value error. Alright, the parent of value error is type. That's so dumb. Um, I don't know. Zero division error. It's type. Uh, um, let's do something wonky. Can you um can you built-in exceptions? Yeah. Oh, base exception is the base. Okay. For okay, all are okay, so can I just say okay, so what is type of exception? It's whatever. So can I do try divide 1 by 0 except exception in square brackets because of our weird language, and then print yippee. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Um, lots of parentheses. I agree. Now, in an ideal world, there is this macro called whenlet. Like, I can only speak in terms of Emacs because, sadly or gladly or whatever, Emacs is the Lisp that I know best. So, let's make this larger. Okay, so look at this. You say let uh, A be 1, right? And you want to print A or return A. Now, if A is false, in here called nil, it's nil. Now, let's say you want it to fail if that happens. You can say when let, or what is it called? Let me demonstrate it better. 2, and if I print, oh no, B, it's still nil, even though B is given a value. So when let goes sequentially or what? Actually, there's a when let star goes sequentially or whatever. This actually is the interesting part because actually hold up. I'm an idiot. I meant to say if let. When let is has side effects. If let, right? Yeah. If let it goes through it, and if it actually succeeds, so you can always read the documentation about it. It's too small, probably. I was looking at YouTube. Where's YouTube? YouTube, and it actually looks pretty pixelated. So I don't know how I'm streaming. Like, is the quality might be low. Uh, I will have to double check it in the future. Again, I don't. What was bizarre to me was the fact that, oh shoot, my stream actually froze on my end. Huh. Wait, did something fail? Dropped frame 0, but it's buffering here. I don't know what's happening in here. But anyways. Okay. Now what I was gonna say is, so I might have been streaming at a very low resolution. 1, 2, the audio might have been messed up. But what got me was I'm doing all this for fun, and like I genuinely wasn't expecting. I have 2 subscribers, so I don't know who those people are, but whoever you are, you have you have you can do better with your life. Don't watch my videos. But genuinely, yeah, please, 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 these are kind of stupid videos, kind of like accountability for myself. I'm making them public because, in the future, if someone's like, hey, have you heard of Hylang? I'm like, well, yeah, I made a video series on how to make a bot in it, and they're like, oh, that's cool. Show me the videos, and that'll be that. But like, I don't actually intend on doing stuff with this channel. But yeah, all right. So we got to the roles string. Now, an hour just to implement dice. But all jokes aside, so um, next thing we want to do. Oh, hold up. I just went on a tangent and I forgot. I wanted to check if, where is it? If there is whenlet, and if there isn't, I'll just wrap the whole thing in a try. Is there if no? Is there when no? Okay, I'll just do it in a try, right? I'll just say try this whole thing. Let's no. Highlight. Thank you. Indent. I guess. Oh yeah, indentation doesn't work. Okay. Indent and then no. Wrap it in the try, and if it fails, yeah, the indentation is really getting on my nerves. Exception, you would do nothing. You would just pass, or call the function pass. Is the function pass available in high? High. Pass is not defined. Return is, or pass. Return is not. Pass is defined. What is the huh? Pass works, but not as a function. I guess this is one of those special cases with pass, where it just because pass is not a function, but it is part of the syntax of the language. So somehow behind the scenes, Hylang is doing some like evaluating Python, and then pass kind of got stuck in there. Let's see. Is they can't just forget about pass. How does pass work here? Yeah, there you go. They do mention it. Look. Oh no, this is Python. Oh, this is the source code for REPL, so they don't mention it. They don't. Yeah. Okay, this calls for something to the people who maintain high. Where the hell is their repo? Edit on GitHub. Hi. Last week. And what's getting me is like there's people maintaining this. 3,900 commits. Seems to be just one person. Codiologist. And who's using it actually? I mean, if they're using it professionally, that's like kudos, but high society. Yeah, I definitely have to get involved with this language and then community. Code documentation, hacking on Stack Overflow, GitHub discussions. They don't seem to have like an IRC channel or yeah, but that's all good. I'll definitely have to bring it up here. It's a whatchamacalls it. It's a weird behavior for sure. Like it's unpredictable. Can I just shove pass without parentheses here? It just doesn't make sense. Uh, okay, where was I? What can I do instead? Just return. Or there's no return. None. Bingo. No, it's perfect. None is just when something fails, which is great. Now, does it work? That's the golden question. At this point, I don't care about correctness and all that. The premature end of file while attempting. Ooh, there might have been. Yeah, there you go. What I love is this whole thing is like already rainbow colored. Whereas in Emacs I had to install this tool called this extension called Rainbow Delimiters. Yeah. But in VS Code it's just there. Okay. Anyways, back to our bot. Okay. Now, this is another tangent. How do I switch tabs without also the stream has been going, right? Just double checking. Seems to be the time is not increasing. It says live. I'm hoping it's working. I'm hoping it's working. Anyways, um where was I? Yeah. So the thing is, yeah, this thing. I forgot what the thing is. Yee. 1d20. Or sorry, roll 1d20. I guess that would be another thing. You might. I'm rolling a lot of bad rolls. Is this random? This isn't random. This is not random. What the hell? Okay. Um. Okay. The what the hell? Did I write it wrong? I said 1 2 something. Is this in trip? Is this thinking it's 2? Um. Roll 10d20. No, they work fine. 1d20. 1. Huh. Oh. 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 If it's equal to 1, instead of returning the value, I'm returning. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah, my brain is not working, but hey, who cares? Do we have car and cutter here? Wait, car. Car of ABC. Man, okay. I'll let this slide, but they gotta add this in Hylang. You know, these are some cool things that you can do with a Lisp that is Python. You can yee. Um, yeah, actually that kind of raises the question: how do you deal with arrays if you're not supposed to deal with them as if they were cons lists? Yeah, let's go back. If they're not cons list, how do you deal with them? Where is it? Bruh, bruh. Okay, array. No, I'll say list. Probably billions of mentions. Uh, index. Index. Like how do you deal with indices? Index. Um, what? This is cool. Oh, oh, oh! They got their own mini DSL for whatever this thing is. So I definitely need to look at that. Hold up. Index is not it. Array. Um, special. It's one of this either special form or something along those lines. Wait, what is setx? It returns the assigned value. Oh! I see. Now I know. Yield from unquote mapping. What is oh, probably executing Python code. Assert get global. What is dot? I'm curious. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. But wait. But wait. Oh. Oh, so I guess that is one way of actually doing it. If I say, now hear me out, rolls the dot operator 0. That's so freaking dumb. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's dumb. Does this work? If it does, I'll be very upset. Let's see. Yeah, this works. Random? Random. Ish, hopefully. Okay. That's definitely obscure, but see, this is what gets me. This is what gets me. I'm gonna have to genuinely makes me want to define a macro for car and cutter, but regardless. Um, now, uh, although there's a lot of rants and there's a lot of other stuff I want to add. Before that, now I'm curious. Can you add doc strings? How do you add doc strings? Yeah, uh, doc strings. Uh, this is model patterns. This is a library of parser combinators. That's not for me. I'm a user. High repo, no. I'm trying to think. So yeah, like it's probably part of this body form decorators annotation. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Annotation. See annotate, but not. No, 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 no. Uh, Also no, but holy crap! This just answered one of my questions. You can annotate as in type. Okay, okay. Type annotations. Okay. Uh, I always thought they're called type hints, but I guess they're called type annotations. Yeah, type including type hints in 3 different contexts. Okay, okay. This is which is yeah, that's called type hints. Syntax for variable and annotations. Um, okay, okay. This is a cool standard because I mean the typing library is really nice. I didn't know you can do this here. Equivalent of y is with expressions. You can annotate it with expressions. How does that work? This is really, really trippy. Like I'm just mind blown at this. But anyways, what was I looking for? Right, doc strings. Um, let's jump to their GitHub. And look at some of the code. Genuinely, let's like look at some of their stuff. It's mostly in Python. That's the problem. I don't see any high. Is there like a standard library? Maybe tests. These are okay. So like, so how the way I see it is just comments like normal Python. You put comments right after the first line, and these are tests, so they wouldn't match our definition of functions. You know, we want functions. So Hylang. So let's look at pyops high, right? So the way you do it, so macros could be annotated or not annotated. They could have doc strings. Exponentiation unit. What is this? Oh, def op. Hold up. Def op is a macro. Okay, I'm an idiot. No, I just want to see for de, def n for def n the function definition. Is there a way of annotating? Because like, look. Where's the? Open this a new tab. New tab. Hylang. No. I wanted to go to documentation. And then what I wanted to say is syntax. So look at. I can't believe I'm looking at the syntax. Like, this is something I was like, no, I'll just use this stuff. But additional sugar, reader macros. No, no, no. Introduction to models. No. Uh, cheat sheet, I guess. Define. Can I jump to the definition? I guess not. Okay. Um. Okay. Ooh, becomes first of the. Oh, okay, 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 okay. The first of them, if there are at least two body forms, and the first of them is a string literal, this becomes, yeah, I'm an idiot. I searched for doc strings, but not doc string. Then now I can. Ayo. I guess the search on read the docs is broken, but who cares? Regardless, doc strings could just be, because you know what's cool. What's cool? Let me show you something. Um, when you ask for help from, like, let's say, what's a what's a function that, I guess, like int, also, whoa. I got confused with Python. It gives you this little thing, right? And well, that's a big one. Let's say like sum. It's just a simple function, but this definition is part of it. So if I say, if I go to normal Python and say sum dot, look, where is doc? There you go, doc, and it's a value, not a function. See, this has an explanation of, like, this is the dog string of whatever sum does, right? I wanted something like that, and apparently you can. There's nothing stopping me from having it. I'll just say, um, do this on every message. Now, also another thing. I want, um, I want to reply. I don't want to send. How do I reply? So this kind of goes back to the Discord Pi library. I'm really bad at typing. Okay, let's go there. Okay, and then search documentation for reply. So reply. So I guess instead of so content is a coroutine. So message shortcut to message to reply to. Can I do? See, this is why auto completion is sometimes nice. Sometimes, because you can. Okay, so man, I'm going all over the place. I saw this thing. Jet High, like, the Python's Jedi. This Jet High provides the auto completion documentation and introspection formatting and other tools useful to IDEs for a Lisp embedded in Python. Wonderful. How do I use it? It's simply an installable thing from Pipey, leveraged in Emacs's high mode, which I maintain. Kudos. Um, this was 2019, so this is what makes me sad, because, like, let's see. Um, Workaround for high, and the author didn't respond, huh? At my repository. So it definitely is questionable, but, like, no idea. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna go towards this. I'll either do that or just give up and go back to Emacs. Um, but yeah, so we want to reply to it. So instead of send, um, we want to reply. A message is given here. So let's look at the types. Let's look at the types. Um, on message. Yeah. Okay. On message. Something like that. Yeah. On message returns what? Or takes what? Sorry. Takes what? Called when a message is created and sent. So that is the type we're dealing with. And reply is an async function that you can use with it. So what I'm thinking of doing is this. Can I just do that? Is this too much, or would it be possible? No idea if that's really a thing. And gladly, we're dealing with a dynamically typed language, so there's no way to inspect it other than those tricks. Roll 1d6. Well, that was easy. That worked, and it's not broken. Like it actually gives me stuff other than one. Okay, great. Okay. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Now, naturally, now this was cool. This was cool. Problem with it. Problem with it is we're dealing with everything inside of on message. I want to add tossing a coin, right? Uh, but but yeah, we can refactor that. I'm still gonna run this stream. I'm feeling hyper thanks to the coffee, even though I didn't sleep last night. Just this caffeine really helps. But where was I? Thinking of where to go next. Maybe. Uh, so as I'm looking at it, this I is never used. Call it underscore. You know what's cool? You can use anything in Lisp languages. So like if I do question mark, like I don't. I mean, you definitely can do this in other Lisp. I just don't know if Pi would be able to do this. Let and I say print it. It works. It genuinely works. Question mark could be an identifier. You can use I don't know uh, this thing, and it would work. It's this is one of the strengths of Lisp because you can use emojis as variable names. You can do whatever. It's just how it compiles to Python. That's what I'm not 100% sure of. I know there's this. Wait, hold up. I know there's this thing like 1+1. It's for evaluating Python. I don't know. There's a way to see. There's probably a way to like see the intermediary Python code, not the Python bytecode, the actual like thing, the actual abstract syntax tree of Python with like the whole fancy double space indentation. But yeah. Anyways, uh, so our dice somehow works. Yay. Um, git add bot high, git commit. Again, Emacs has. In fact, I'm curious now. I heard there was something similar to Magit, maggot, maggot. I don't know how to pronounce it really. Do I have internet? Have I been talking to myself this whole time? No, I have internet. Why is this not loading? Also, has my stream been going on? Yeah. Okay. You scared me. It says live, so I'm feeling less scared. Um, no, I didn't want to look at this. I wanted to look at what do I want to look at? Oh yeah, why this is not loading? I don't know. Oh, also, this. I was thinking like, hey, what is going on? Why is this looking so big? I just realized I haven't. Although I've added look. although I've added PyCache, I still haven't added the virtual environment. So virtual environment, you know. Yeah, there you go. Now it's down to 3. Yeah, definitely, definitely useful. Um, apparently, VS Code has its own Git client. So let's see if I can. I guess let's stage them. Stage. Um, oh, M for modify, A for append. That's interesting. I never thought of that. But anyways, message. Um, add die. Add rolling dice functionality. Yippee. Commit. Sync changes. Fancy word for okay. For push. That's all we're doing. We're just pushing. And then ask me later. I never run get fetch regularly. But anyways, edit. Actually no. My bad. I got 2 Vimy. Let's make a file called readme.md. Hi bot. This is a bot written in the language in, I don't know, should I just say written in what's the syntax for markdown link? Yeah. No. How do you Jesus, markdown, not preview. Although I do need that to the side. Written in it's like link and then hi, something like that. Or I'm thinking other way, right? No, whoa, relax. Oh man, okay. Uh, it's okay. Was it? Man, okay. I'm too lazy. Let's look it up. Markdown link or URL syntax. Yeah, I really should know this, but brr. Links. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I did it the other way. Yeah. Okay. So, hi. Um, it's a funny language. A simple Discord bot written in hi. Uh, in the Hi language. I won't just say Hylang. Hi language. Simple Discord bot written in Hi language. Mostly as a learning exercise. Okay. Good enough. Yeah. I'll just stage. Yes, and then add a README, commit, sync changes. Don't show again. Yeah, always sync it. Thank you. Yippee. Okay, back to our actual thing. Words are just words, but the code is what makes it run. And no, I don't need you anymore. Okay. What I wanted was to move this to a whole nother function. So what we can do is how do we know if it's I mean, in an ideal world, I would use regex, but I don't want to use regex right now. Let's just make a simple function. Let's not torture ourselves. Um, here, defen. Roll. And actually, well, since we've been working with this feller, and this function is not that long, keep in mind, we can now use annotations. Now that I know how annotations work, uh, I should be able to use them. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Not important at the moment. What's important is this goofy feller goes inside of inside of this. So um yeah, I know. At the moment it looks very bad. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Instead of rolls, um all I'm doing is that, right? All I'm doing is just this goofy feller. So I can just put this fella here. Yeah. Um for this range, I'm rolling the die. Um yay. I'm on a This thing cannot get out of my head, so just ignore, don't look, not that anyone's looking. Um, Python natural, no, not natural numbers, unsigned integers. Um, Python, a natural number type. Is there a type for it? Just ins, floats. No. But I want to type. Uh, what? That's weird. No. His instance. No. Um, no, I want to see if there's a type that does this. Hold up. Python, dependent types. um, in theory, yes, it should be able to do that. Integer. So, yeah, okay. This is too much. This is too much for right now. Let's go back to our simple tossing a coin. Or hold up. First, we gotta fix this goofy fella. And instead of await whatever, I'm just gonna return it, right? I just wanna return this simple string, right? Nothing fancy. Hmm? Good. Um, what's next is what's next is where was this? So instead of this whole thing, so I will just no, yes, remove this whole thing, and forgive me for being such an idiot. But when that's the case, you just um, roll um, and now this is what's yeah, okay. I'm doing really bad right now. I know. Roll should take a a string called message, and it should start here. Yay. Okay, and then at least, bro, why don't you accommodate? Okay, there you go. So dice, um, um, also yeah, just to not confuse myself with Rust. Okay, um, dice, it does that. It splits message. Okay, the rest is fine. The rest doesn't depend on any message thing. So we can just say role message content. Not message content, message dot content. Okay. No idea if this will work. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't work, should it? Okay. Oh, yeah, it just returns a string. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay. Let um output be that, and then you await message, or sorry, await message dot what was it? Dot reply with output. That's what we had, right? I think. Hopefully. Yeah, and then where do you close the when? Well, I'm confused. Now we close the when there, and then yeah, okay, this makes more sense to me. This at least makes sense, some sense. Uh, what is happening? When that's the case, split the message. Okay, so we go and at least okay. Let's do this. Also print it. I know it's dumb, but print output. Okay, it's not getting there. It's not getting there. Why is it not getting there? Let output be role message content. I don't even know what these assertions are. Okay. Oh! Wait, no. I thought of something, but that didn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't know why the parentheses were like that. But anyways. Ideally, something, please. No, that wasn't the issue either. Okay, let's see what it was. Um, well, no. It should be part of let. Wait, I'm confused. Square brackets are where the values are defined, right? It ends here. So no, it was correct previously. And then that's the end of the let. And that's the end of the function, which all of it is fine because usually it's slower, I think. I don't know. I don't know really. I don't know Hylang. um, but mm, 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 mm. This is not being returned. In fact, um, can I import this in a REPL? Remember the tangent I went on last time about this whole thing? Now it's coming in handy. I can say import bot. Now if I say what is the function that I define? I called it roll. Roll roll 1d20. Roll is not defined. I thought I imported it. Oh. Import sorry about that. You can do star or just this, yeah. Yeah. Roll string. What do you mean? I just defined it right here. What do you mean it's not defined? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on. Roll string is right here. Hold up. Are you telling me that... Huh? Okay. Would this fix it? Because that would make me very sad. Uh, but kebab case, which you're supposed to convert, actually works. Okay, never mind, never mind. I was out of line. I was out of line. Okay, roll works. We know that for sure. The next step is in this scenario, when the message author is not the client user, meaning when um, uh, when the robot is not a user, you're looking at the. I'm trying to figure this out. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't even print it, which is even more bizarre. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So one last check. One last check. I'm not going insane. It works. I don't know what I changed that made it work. So this is pretty sad and upsetting, but at the same time, it's over. Somehow worked. Okay. Anyways, now this is the case when 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 you start with a roll, right? You're like roll something. Roll 1d6. And you'll say when this goofy fellow, what's his name? When message content, I can put dots in between between or before, but I don't want to do the prefix notation because it's just shorter. Message content dot starts with starts with roll space, right? When that's the case, execute this piece of code. So and then this. Okay. Now, the second part of this whole ordeal is when message dot content is starts with, again, in an ideal world I would do regex matching, I would do proper error catching, but we don't live in an ideal world. Roll or toss, or if the content is exactly or this is one of my favorite things to do. You know this pattern of saying this or this or this, like look at this. You can say a equal, or so we create a as like abc, right? You can say a equals abc, or a equals bcd, or a equals blah blah blah, right? That takes too long, right? It's an or in Python. Jesus Christ, I have forgotten. Is that right? It's annoying, but guess what's an easier way? You can just check if those values are in a set, right? This is a weird pattern that I started using a while ago, and it just makes sense. It just makes sense to me. So what I'm thinking of doing right here is this: when in, right? Message content is in, and then how do you do sets in this very goofy language? It's gotten dark. It's gotten very dark. Um, sets. Set. Set literals. Yes, 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 yes. Respectively by square bracket list, or yeah, tuples and sets. Okay. I'm guessing hash sets, or no, sorry, dictionaries are a different thing. Okay, good, good, good. Just double check. In, and then uh, where is it? In messages, one of, what is it? Toss coin, or see, this is why regex would be better. I could have said like a like this, so that if someone said toss coin or toss a coin, it would match both. But you know, if that's one of the reasons, right? What would I do if, when that's the case, you would oh wait, I feel like there shouldn't be a let here. It's too much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I put a let expression. I just like let expressions. Um, yeah. When you look at it, you realize, wait, it's too much. Yeah, okay. And then toss coin or toss a coin. You, you say await, and then message. Our reply. Whatchamacalls it? Toss coin, right? Toss. Um, what is our coin? Message content, right? Good, good. Get rid of these goofy things. Um, done, done, done. Okay. I'm getting some weird red lines here. Oh, this is related to Git. Okay, for a second I thought, hey, you've started catching errors. But yeah, no, this is Git. It doesn't magically just start auto completion and all that, but it's alright. Okay. So back to our home. Um give a number, or sorry, generate a random positive integer between 1 and random integer between 1 and n inclusive. Yeah, that's a good way of explaining it, right? And in this one, generate an output based on message content. In an ideal world, I would not have done this. I would have just still taken two arguments and then parsed it here. But as I said, we don't live in an ideal world. Okay. All right. Toss. This is the last one I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna do the annotation, and then I'm gonna head out. It's getting dark. Can you guys let me see? Ooh, this is pretty darn dark. Yeah, fuck it. All right. So toss. Okay, so toss. We have our no argument. We don't care about the argument. All we care about is just a random item. And the best part is this. You can just pick a choice. You can say choice. Import. This is Python, not high. Import. No. Import choice. So you say choice, and then your choices are. It's a literal list, and the choices are head. Well, hold up. Can I just do a? You can. What the hell? Okay. Okay. What is the type of this? Like, how does it integrate into Python? High model symbol. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Um, I guess this is the first time it's actually coming in handy. It's actually coming in handy. Um, and then my question to you is, how do you print it? Okay, okay, this is literally what I want. So, okay, this is the first time in this whole program BS that I'm leveraging the power of Lisp. Okay, so um, I'm just returning a choice between head or tail, and in like the world of Haskell, you would do data um in man I don't want to speak about it and then not actually show it. JCI is not here. What? I don't have Haskell. That's so sad. um sure, I installed this. Actually, I mentioned it already. It's a cool little firewall. I'm gonna have to tinker with it. Yeah, GHC. While I'm going on random tangents, I was thinking one of the videos I was thinking of making. Holy shit, 2 GB. I mean, it is downloading fast, but that's not what I want. Well, anyways, one of the things that I wanted to do was did I already have it in here? Might have. Yeah. One of the things I was gonna do is man, I can't even speak. What is going on? Undefined symbol? Jesus. Does okay, okay. You know what? You know what? You know what? Ignore that. Ignore that. I was just gonna say you can do some like data coin equals head or tail. You know, it's you can like derive. You can do cool stuff. Or in Rust it would be like enum, head or tail. But here we don't have. We don't. It'll be too much work to do that, and it's a Lisp, right? So naturally, I'm gonna just say return um, generate random coin toss output. I'm gonna say output explicitly because it returns a string. What was I gonna say? Um, right, and I'm gonna say string. Right? It's just this is really cool. Because the symbol thing that they did, that's like one of the things that Lisp does well. The other thing that I'm still looking forward to trying is the macro system, but we'll get there. So if I say string symbol, it just okay. That's good. That's good. That's what I wanted. So we want it as a string, right? And then toss, and then why do you pass it as an argument? You're an idiot. Okay. Right, 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 right. Okay, that's good. So you get what's happening here. Hopefully, break, run it again. I saved it, right? Right. Okay. Toss coin. Head. Toss coin. Tail. See. Okay. So this works. I want like some sort of emoji, just because I'm a zoomer. Coin emoji. Coin emoji. Coin emoji. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Can I just copy and paste this and to here? No. No. I guess. Hold up. You know what? You know what? Emoji. Insert. Character. They don't have it. See, this is why Emacs is just straight up better, and I don't know why I'm ditching it. I mean, not obviously. I'm just trying to avoid. Trying to use a new editor. Um, coin. Oh yeah, I can't insert here. Jump to a new one and then rerun that. Yeah, and put it here, and then yeah, what we'll do what we'll do. F string, and then yes, that's what I should have done with this fella, but uh, but I mean, it's okay. Brr. Uh, one more time. If I paste, okay, pastes. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't pasting at first, but yeah, it's definitely working. And then this little goofy fella goes inside of the curly brackets. Yeah, okay. And then save. And then no. What? Dude, no. Okay, good. Rerun this, and then we will go back to Edge. Where's Discord? Discord's here. Okay. Toss coin. Yay. Toss coin. Yay. Okay, that works. Yeah, pretty nifty. Um, no, I didn't write a commit message. Um, add coin toss functionality. Usually in Maggot I say Control CC, but I guess here I just say yeah. Oh, I clicked don't save. Okay, never mind. Add coin toss functionality. Please, thank you, thank you. Okay, good, good, good. And refresh, and it looks fabulous. While I'm at it, should I make a Docker file? Not really, cause well maybe, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, this looks alright. Because obviously the code is bad, but you get to see how you can use certain features of Lisp, especially this thing that I did like towards the end. Yeah, this thing like things like this don't exist in normal languages. So you either have to create abstract algebraic data types, or you would have to make classes, or you would have to make enums, which again are just kind of like algebraic data types. But there's symbols. Symbols are meaningless bytes, but they're not strings. So they actually have their concrete value. No, yeah, I guess values. Yeah, pretty nice. Anyways, um, this stream went longer than any of the other ones. I apologize, but I'm gonna head out. I know it was what you call it weird because I learned I learned a lot about this. I'm gonna have to look at past, look at so many other stuff. But hey, it's a good it's a good learning opportunity. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Hope to see you again. I don't have other stuff to add to this. Maybe just I'll look at some functionality to add it just for a third part to this, and then I'll do other videos. But anyways, bye.